Um, this is true north. This is magnetic north. And that angle is about 11 degrees, which is true for Onslow County, about 11 in Onslow County today in North Carolina. And let's say the survey stake here, you want to run a line. The old deed says north 40 east. But back when that old surveying was done, magnetic north was 5 degrees off of true north. So that angle was 40 degrees. But we're going to use our compass today, using today's magnetic north, which is 6 degrees different from years ago, to run the line. So we need to turn an angle from today's magnetic north 6 degrees plus 40 degrees. So that would be north 46 east is what we'll be running today on our compass. That's today's. So that would be that angle. But and the correction from the old to today would be a positive 6 degrees. And that would be true in the northeast quadrant. You know, this is the northeast quadrant. And it would be true in the southwest quadrant because that line would be identical to that line there. You know, it's the same principle, you know. But in the northwest quadrant, if you were running a deed line that was north 40 west from the old magnetic north, that would be that angle. But we're running a magnetic compass today, and magnetic north has changed since then 6 degrees. So we want to run that angle, which is 6 degrees less than what was done years ago. So it would be 40 minus 6. Today we would be running north 34 west. So you see, in the northeast quadrant, which is from north to east, the correction is a positive 6 degrees. But in the northwest quadrant, the correction is a negative 6 degrees. And that's important because if you figure the 6 degrees correctly, but you don't get the positive and negative correct, like if you should run a negative 6 degrees correction, but you did a positive 6 degrees correction, you would have been better off if you had not done any correction at all. So be sure you understand this before you start running lines in the field, or get somebody that does understand it. You could go to a a land surveyor, and he could figure the correction for you, or explain it to you. And it would be best if you used your local land surveyor instead of somebody that's on the other side of the state or the other side of the nation, because your local surveyor would be familiar with the local surveyors that have been working in your county for the last 100 years. And see, this line in the northwest is identical to the line in the southeast. The same principles apply. This would have a negative 6-degree correction. This would have a positive 6-degree correction. But it wouldn't always be 6 degrees. You know, you would have to go to the website, like I said on a previous video, and find out what your numbers are. You know, in this example, your correction is 6 degrees, but you know, in your situation, it could easily be a 1 degree or a 2.5 degree or a 20 degree correction. Just be careful that you apply the corrections correctly.